Hello guys, good evening. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our weather analysis for this Thursday to Saturday, July 13 to 15, 2023. And this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, the City Government of Naga headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman Gabi Bordado of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. Let's begin with our update. Here's the latest Thu-Sat for today, Thursday, until tomorrow, Friday. During the past 2 days, we are observing LPA 95W, which we said it is not expected to intensify as it nears Luzon. And based on the forecast last Monday or Tuesday early morning, we said that beginning Wednesday through the weekend, we expect heavy rains because of the circulation of this LPA, plus the enhancement of the southwest monsoon, and it's right on track as of this time. Actually, last night, we experienced heavy rains of up to 50 millimeters here in Naga City and other parts of the Bicol region, and also across Metro Manila. Whole day today, Thursday, they are experiencing light to moderate to at times heavy rainfall. And also today here in Bicol region, although the rainfall has stopped around 1 p.m., the rain has returned, but it stopped from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then as of this time, around 7:30, here comes another thunderstorm clouds brought about by the circulation of 95W, which is now enhancing the southwest monsoon. So as you can see, almost the whole of the Philippine Islands is under the circulation of this low pressure system, which is dubbed as a monsoon depression because the strong winds are located along the periphery, particularly along the southwest monsoon side, which is now affecting western Mindanao, southern Mindanao, Visayas, Mimaropa, and also Mindoro. While the circulation of LPA 95W is currently covering the whole of Luzon, and we could experience on and off light to moderate to heavy and at times extreme or severe rainfall, just like what we are experiencing right now. We are experiencing more than 100 millimeters per hour of extreme rainfall, with a daily rainfall amounts of around 40 plus millimeters here in Naga, while in Metro Manila it's much worse than here. So please take all necessary precautions against flash floods and landslides across the southern Tagalog provinces, Calabarzon, Metro Manila, and also central and northern Luzon. Okay. And the monsoon trough is still there, embedded, although the circulation of LPA 95W is bringing much more rainfall now. Okay, it is very close to the town of Casiguran, the center of this LPA, and starting to move or drift more to the north. And we're going to show to you the latest satellite animation to explain to you where the possible center of this LPA, which is now moderate or medium chance of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. It has been upgraded to 35 to 65% based on our own analysis. Okay, and through the weekend, we expect enhancement of the southwest monsoon across western sections of the Visayas, western Mindanao, and some of them will penetrate across Bicol region, as well as the monsoon will be felt more severe across Mindoro, Palawan, and the western sections of Luzon, because it is forecast by Saturday or Sunday it may become a tropical depression or a monsoon depression. 30 or 25 to 30 knot monsoon depression, that's around 45 to 55 kph. And Pag-asa may name it as Dodong, since they only classify this as low pressure area, not a monsoon depression. Monsoon depression is more of a JTWC thing. Okay, that's why they have different terms when it comes to this kind of weather system. aside from this, aside from 95W, there is another tropical cyclone that is forecast to form in the vicinity of Palau in the middle of next week, and that's based from the two reliable computer models, the European model and the American model. Unlike before, only the American model suggests that it will intensify, but the European model doesn't show anything. So this is much serious, since if these two models are forecasting it to develop, then the probability is now around 60% of becoming a tropical cyclone middle of next week. And it's likely the path of that we're going to show to you in a while is threatening our area and the whole of Luzon. We're going to show to you in a while, but let's first take a look at the fast animation. So there you go. This is the answered prayers for those who wants the Angat Dam to be filled up with rainwater, because it's very low. Okay, let's hope that the supply of rainfall generated by this low pressure area is equivalent to a month, so that the Angat Dam will rapidly rise. Okay, so not just this system, but another one will form, so it will help to fill up these dams. As you can see, the beginning of El Nino is just starting. It started last month, but the effects will be felt beginning September till early next year. So this is very serious. That's why, although for the past 3 weeks we don't have any southwest monsoon, or there's a break of the monsoon, but this abrupt change in the weather for the past 24 to 48 hours is a sign that the southwest monsoon will be here for the next 1 to 2 weeks, and it could help alleviate all these water problems across the country, including the agricultural sector, because lots of farmers are now complaining. They're praying that let's hope there's rain coming. There's lots of comments in my Facebook and YouTube channels that they are praying for rainfall to arrive. Okay, so here we go. Here's now the answer from this low pressure system, which is classified also as a monsoon depression because of its very large circulation. When we say monsoon depression, the winds are much stronger here along its periphery compared to here. The winds here is only around 20 to 35 kph, while here it's around 35 to 55 kph. So it's along the periphery. Okay, so it's still a low pressure system, a monsoon depression. So this is very good when it comes to the agricultural areas, and including it will help the farmers to start planting our staple crop, which is rice. But sad news to those people who will be affected by the floods generated by the rainfall of LPA 95W. Let's hope and pray that all of you are in good hands, are safe enough, and please take all necessary precautions and evacuate if the floodwaters are rapidly rising. Okay, last night I've heard that in Irrigasita there's already some flooded areas because of the rainfall generated by LPA 95W, but I'm glad it stopped during the morning and afternoon. Now here's the zoom in satellite animation, so you can clearly see here how heavy this rain bands of LPA 95W is producing. Almost the whole of Luzon is covered by this on and off moderate to heavy to at times severe rainfall or extreme rainfall. And also here, Western Visayas, Western Mindanao, and Palawan will be experiencing some on and off rainfall because of another weather system known as the Southwest Monsoon, which is being enhanced by this LPA. Now, let's take a look at the forecast for the next 3 days from the European model. So, by tomorrow morning, it's likely that the system will move along the coastal waters of Cagayan, and it will be positioned here over the northern coastline of Cagayan. But there's another vortex that's trying to form to the west of La Union, which is likely, if this circulation to the east of northern Luzon makes landfall, the new vortex to the west of La Union will be the new center. Okay, so actually there are two vortices right now. Now for tomorrow afternoon, it looks like the low pressure, it looks like the vortex here will now merge to the other vortex here to the west of La Union or west of Ilocos Sur. So most likely it is becoming a monsoon depression, or likely a tropical depression. So the southwest monsoon will now, actually it's starting to commence right now here in Bicol region. Early this afternoon the winds have shifted from the west and west-southwest, and right now I can officially say that the southwest monsoon is upon us. So expect on and off rainfall, but not all the time. Maybe we have a gap of 3 to 6 hours in between this heavy rainfall. It depends on how long, how short are these thunderstorm clouds or cumulonimbus clouds within the circulation of the monsoon and the outer rain bands of LPA 95W. Okay, so that's why for the past 2 to 3 weeks, during the absence of tropical cyclones, I have this gut feel that we will be expecting this kind of situation, because nature is sometimes like that. If for 1 month there's no activity, then the next month we expect the reverse. Okay, so here we go, the rainfall generated by these weather systems. So by Saturday afternoon, likely 95W could become a tropical depression or a monsoon depression. So it depends which agency will upgrade it, and we are still observing it, and it's likely to move towards Hong Kong. So it will track towards Hong Kong for the next 3 to 5 days, and the southwest monsoon will continue to affect Mimaropa, Western Visayas, and including the Bicol region, where some clouds will penetrate. Here in Mindanao, there will be a decrease of rainfall because of the possible building of a high pressure ridge here in response to the low pressure system to the northwest of Ilocos. And Sunday afternoon, the 95W will accelerate towards the west-northwest, approaching the coastal waters of Hong Kong as a possible as a tropical storm or tropical depression, and the southwest monsoon will remain present across western sections of Visayas, Mimaropa, and western Luzon. And Monday, it will likely to make landfall over southern China, over the Leju Peninsula, north of Hainan Island, and the southwest monsoon will retreat more to the west, just affecting Calayan Island Group and the coastal waters of western Palawan. And this is now the low pressure system that we are mentioning a while ago, that is expected to form early next week. But as of this time, there's nothing. Okay, so let's hope that changes will still occur. And on Tuesday next week, it will this LPA 95W will make landfall over Vietnam. By the way, if this LPA intensifies into tropical depression within the Philippine area of responsibility, it will be named locally as Dodong. Okay, that's the 4th local tropical cyclone in our country, and this one could become Egay. Okay, that's the next name. We're just looking at the list, so that will be Egay from Pagasa. So that will be the name if it intensifies into a tropical cyclone. So this is now the position from the European model, while the American model shows it here within the Philippine area of responsibility as a tropical depression. So both of the computer models are predicting this next tropical cyclone. And on Wednesday afternoon, it will become an active LPA by the European model. The American model, it's already a tropical storm. The American model is always in an aggressive state in developing these weather systems. Thursday afternoon, becoming a severe tropical storm, while the European model is still a low pressure system, an active one. And on Friday 21, it will move closer towards the Bicol region. And on Saturday evening, it will become a tropical depression, passing very close to the same path where LPA 95W passed by. So it will be 160 kilometers east of Catanduanes by Saturday, July 22. But the American model shows as a Category 1 or Category 2 typhoon moving in the general direction of northern Luzon or Batanes group. So usually during the months of July or August, because of the position of the high pressure ridge here south of Japan, the what we call as the steering environment is more towards the northwest or northwest, like that. So most likely, let's hope and pray that this system will track towards the north and spare the Philippine Islands, and also spare these neighboring countries like Japan and Taiwan. But this is what it is. Okay, we are in the start of the monsoon season, so we are always be on alert when it comes to approaching tropical cyclones. We will keep you updated. Okay, this is still 10 days to go. Many changes in the forecast models will happen. Let's hope and pray it will start to move towards the north, so that if it's near the date of arrival, it's no longer a threat to our country. So we will keep you updated in the coming days, and particularly next week. Now for the rain forecast, there we go. We are now experiencing rainfall here over Luzon and Visayas because of the southwest monsoon and the low pressure system. Tomorrow afternoon, because of the possible emergence over the West Philippine Sea, the rainfall will shift more to the western sections of Luzon from Ilocos region down to the western sections of central Luzon, Zambales, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bataan. So we expect rainfall still. Also Metro Manila, even if the model doesn't say so, there are some stray clouds that could bring rainfall and thunderstorms across the metropolis. And also over Occidental Mindoro, Palawan, and Western Visayas, Bicol region, we expect this kind of rainfall every 6 hours passing by, either noontime, late in the afternoon, or during the evening. So that's how this monsoon clouds penetrates our region, because we are on the eastern side. And Saturday afternoon, the LPA is starting to move away from the Philippines and expected to exit PAR. And probability it's becoming a tropical depression or tropical storm here. So rainfall will be expected here across central Luzon, southern Tagalog provinces, Metro Manila, Bicol region, Visayas during the Saturday of July 15. Sunday, July 16, same situation. The effects of the southwest monsoon will prevail because of the monsoon trough. We have this monsoon trough here. So we expect that due to this elongated lower atmospheric pressure, the southwest monsoon will continue to be felt across the archipelago. And Monday, there's still rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, but in the morning there could be sunshine. And it looks like this monsoon will persist for 1 to 2 weeks, because on Tuesday here comes the next system that is forecast to form based on these two models. So there you go. July 20, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's already bringing heavy rains across the coastal waters of Bicol region, particularly Catanduanes and Padua district in Camarines Sur. That will be on Saturday. July 22nd. But again, the probability of this forecast is very low, less than 10% or 0% probability. It will still change, so we will keep you updated on these two weather systems. The other one is still a forecast, but is still not alive. The other one is still not active. It's not yet nowhere to be found in the Pacific. So let's hope it changes. So before we leave you, here's the latest global tropics hazards outlook from the Climate Prediction Center of NOAA, valid for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And for week 2, valid 19 of July to 25th of July. Here we go. To the west of the Philippine Islands, this is now 95W, more than 60% probability of becoming a tropical cyclone. So this is now 95W. And here, 40% probability of becoming a tropical cyclone is the other one to the east. So that will be between July 19 to 25th. And on week 3, with very low probability, July 26 to August 1, Luzon will be having more than 50% of above average rainfall, while the rest of the country will remain neutral or normal conditions. Okay? When we say normal conditions, good weather in the morning, in the afternoon, evening, there are some chances of isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. Okay? So, there you go. That ends our update for today, Thursday. We will return this weekend, probably on Saturday, or if not tomorrow. It depends if LPA 95W becomes Tropical Depression Dodong. If it does, then we will issue spatial coverage on that exciting weather system. Okay? So, this is Mike Padua saying good night to all. Stay safe always. Be careful with those floods. And keep safe always. Be #WeatherWiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel.